The price of XRP has been dropping today, and so understandably when these types of things happen, all sorts of people on social media are asking, is something wrong with XRP? Is it going to go way lower? Well, as to the question of is there a problem with XRP, in short, no. Absolutely not. Now, that doesn't mean we can't go lower in the short term, but I'm going to share with you perspective from a number of analysts, and let me just tell you this, none of them are sweating bullets here. Not a single one. And all of these analysts that are talking about XRP in this video, all of them were able to see well in advance that XRP would be ripping to the upside this market cycle. That all of them saw that XRP was inside of a nearly 7-year symmetrical triangle just consolidating. And all of them knew that what was going to happen is it was going to break precipitously to the upside or the downside. It had to at some point, right? And they all predicted the upside, which makes sense. We're in a bull market here. So I'll just say this. I don't know what the price is by the time you're watching this. It could be higher, could be lower, could be about the same. But even if it is lower, it is not cause for panic. These things happen. And what happens in the short term here, it's just not going to matter. We are not seeing top indicators for this market cycle. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say are right. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Now, as I record this video, it is 7:10 p.m. Central Time, Sunday, December 29th, 2024. XRP at $2.10, but it has, as of the time I'm recording, gotten as low as $2.08 according to Live Coin Watch, and this is just because of Bitcoin. But the asset class, it moves in tandem. There's nothing specifically or uniquely wrong with XRP. Everything's fine, all right? And so Bitcoin did get as low as $92,998. So why not freak out about this? Well, take a look at this post from chart analyst Mustache. This is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So we got all the altcoins in existence on your screen right here. And this chart's going back to 2020. And he wrote, hashtag altcoins. 2-week candle closes in a few hours and total 2, which is the chart on your screen here, looks like this. Anything but bearish. So he posted that at 1:07 p.m. Central, and we have had the close. Nothing's wrong. There is nothing horrific has happened. It's not to say we can't go lower in the short term, but structurally, from all of the analysts that I follow, and I follow a ton of them, none of them are saying that these are warning signs flashing or that we need to flip out or anything like that. Here's a post from chart analyst Bobby A. This is from 2:23 p.m. this afternoon, and he's also not flipping out. He simply wrote the following, and it's in line with what Mustache was highlighting. He wrote, what you are witnessing are bullish back tests of key 2021 cycle levels that are now being flipped as demand. Folks, this is there's nothing to freak out about here. But he also posted this. This is from this afternoon. Bobby A. wrote, it is December 2024, and there is still much uncertainty and skepticism concerning how decisive this breakout is for XRP. The XRP ETH chart clearly depicts the above mentioned through the developments of its sign of strength phase as shown above. By the first half of 2025, uncertainty and skepticism will be much less and barely noticeable. The cat will be out of the bag and the majority of market participants will be bullish on XRP. And so he was referencing this post. I'll make this full screen for just a moment. December 3rd this year. It's an XRP ETH chart. Now, I always find the XRP ETH chart fascinating, even though I know most people are interested in what XRP is worth against the dollar. But I just going crazy here. I think that XRP might give ETH a run for its money this cycle. I don't know for sure if it's going to take that number 2 spot back, but I'll not be surprised to see XRP substantially outperform Ethereum. So we'll see what this looks like here, but even if ETH doubles, roughly in market cap at its peak, compared to last cycle, which nobody thinks is crazy. I mean, if XRP gets close to matching that, you're looking at roughly $20 XRP. So that's the reason that I love looking at that damn thing. Here's what Charting Guy had to say about Bitcoin just this evening. This is at 5:48 p.m., so just 12 minutes before the close for the week. It says, if Bitcoin continues to follow this, then today could possibly be a local top for a few weeks. However, this goes against my other current bullish technical analysis, so I disagree right now. I'm open to both ideas and will be watching closely for either to play out. Again, I'm never really concerned about lower time frame of short-term timing, as overall, we are headed much higher. I will continue to use any red days or extended periods of chop to accumulate altcoins. Overall, I believe this chart and dates will continue to be helpful on navigating the rest of this bull run, just not expecting it to be exact as it has been. Okay, and so again, I'm just highlighting this to indicate nobody that I follow, again, in my estimation, rather reputable chart analysts with great track records on the whole. Nobody gets everything right, but on the whole, yeah, nobody's flipping out. So even if the price, again, even if it's lower by the time you're watching this, don't matter. Here is a post from a charting guy, December 12th, actually. He was noting, if XRP does still continue to follow 2017, we likely continue to consolidate for another 2 weeks until Christmas time. Okay, and so then he reposted that, and that was on December 22nd, and he wrote, red week 2 of 3 done. And so he's expecting that, and then he reposted that just this evening after the weekly close, and he wrote, red week 3 of 3 done. XRP should now go on a face-melting 4-week rally to new all-time highs. This is if we continue to follow 2017, as we have been since the election. Let's see. Okay, so he thinks that there's a really good chance that we're going to have a pretty happy time in January, let's say. New all-time high finally for XRP, and that'll come basically, I mean, it depends on what date it is, but more or less, I mean, you're talking literally 7 years after its previous all-time high, because the all-time high occurred on January 4th, 2018. So we're coming up on literally 7 years right here. So it'll be neat to see this thing finally blast off. He also posted this. He noted that we closed the week at $2.09, and he said XRP is on track. So he's not worried about this. And this is another thing I saw from tons of analysts, and I'll highlight a little bit of it in this video. But as long as we're above $2, most analysts are like, yeah, there's really just nothing to freak out about here. And even if we do go lower than that, that would still just be a short-term deviation. But if we stay above $2, there's no cause to think like that. That's basically the level that would trigger it where you could see a much more notable drop. But if you don't see that, then it's probably just not going to happen. Then there's this post from chart analyst Mikey Bull Crypto, and he wrote, XRP, the bears are screaming, this is its top. But the chart is saying the rally is not done yet. So here you go. Yet another analyst here noting a particularly key level, roughly where we are, dating back to 2018. Again, you're probably seeing the theme here. This is the type of stuff that I keep seeing from analysts over and over and over again. Most of them don't have huge conviction about what happens in the very short term, but so what? In recent days, mostly what I've seen is that when there is finally a notable move, I don't think we're going to be disappointed. We're going to be to the upside. Then there was also this from chart analyst Dom. Bitcoin, bearish retest of $95,000. The market really looks weak and that it wants lower. And I'll pause and note, this is at 10:24 a.m. this morning. So that was before it got as low as we did into the upper 92,000s.